So this is what you see when you first open Uvtools. Now here you can see it's telling me there's a new version available. I'm not going to download that one at the moment. But what I'm going to do is first go to File, Open, and then I need to find out where my files are. So in this case it's work in progress, and it's going to be this one here, so I'm going to bring that in. This takes a few seconds, and here you can see the model we supported. And the next thing I'm going to do is first click on here and just let it go through, and this is where it's detecting certain errors, and here it's highlighted a number of errors. I'm going to go to Tool, Repair Layers and Issues. It's going to ask you, yes, repair the issues, sure, yeah. We'll go through this stage, and this will take a few seconds or two to run. And once it's complete, the next stage I want to do is, it's still showing a few more errors here. I want to go to Tools and Solidify. Again, yes, yes. This will go through a number of stages, and this hopefully will fix the hole in the head for us. Now we will need to just go through and detect again errors, just so it knows and it wipes off any of the previous ones to see what other errors we've got. Now this is saying there's a couple of issues along these lines here that I will need to fix, and I think those will mainly be around the hair. So this is a section where I know there's issues in the hair. So what I suggest is we'll go down to here and we'll scroll up until we see the error occur. Now here we can see it's starting to print in the middle of nowhere. Now you could go in and try and add support. We'll just have a look what happens. So the next frame up, you can see it's starting to connect here. So what I would do here, I would go up to Pixel Editor, and then here we've got different things. So I will knock the brush size up to say 3. I'm not interested in the number of layers, but then what I've got to do, I need to join that onto here. So to do that, I'm going to press Shift and left click and just join that up, and then I'm going to apply this here, click yes. Now you'll see it's got rid of that error. So it's just created another layer here for there, joining these two pieces together. Then if we scroll up to the next problem, and this will definitely be where the hair starts causing an issue. So here you can see there's a number of bits of hair that are still going to be generated, and they're going to cause a problem. So what I'm going to do here, again I'm in the Pixel Editor. In this case I'm going to knock this up to a brush diameter of say 10, and I'm going to change this bit here where it says layer depth below or above. I'm going to knock this up because I've probably got about 7 or 8 layers where it's going to cause me a problem. We may need to change this. Then what I'm going to do is press Shift, but in this case I'm going to draw using the right mouse button and apply. Here you can see it's going to apply 300 operations. Yes. And what this will do, it will slowly delete certain parts, but here you can see it's missed one. So again, Shift on the keyboard, right click, apply, yes, and slowly we're working our way through until there's no more. So here we've got a few issues. I can be a bit bigger, it's not going to be a problem. Click OK, and here you can see we've still got one issue, so we get rid of that. And I'd say if you mess around with the size of your brush, you'll see Now we've got no errors and this will print. Now you could leave them not fixed, but what you can end up with is floaters in your resin which can damage your FEP on your next print if you're not aware of it. So the final thing we've got to do is now save. Now you can save it and it'll just overwrite your previous file, but what I like to do, I like to call it a different name, so it'll automatically call it a copy. I just like to put final. You don't have to do this. This is just something that helps me to realise which file I'm picking. And the next stage for us will be, once this is done, will be bringing it back into Chitterbox and then filling the bed full of different prints and possibly mirroring. This I'll show in the next stage.